Hey guys, don't you just love it when you and your friends, you and your friend find a video that you completely disagree with, and you think, what better thing to do than to respond and answer why I don't agree. So, this video by Get Flanked, he pretty much he made a video, and he titled it something around the lines of, this video is for anyone who stopped playing or plays less of Siege, right? And I'm gonna be responding to that today. So, anyways, before I get started, I have to get this out of the way because I know how fanboys are. All right. Under fair use, this video has been edited. It has my commentary in it as well. So don't get your panties in a twist, because guess what? You can't copyright strike my video, you can't take it down. You can't get it taken down for copyright reasons because it falls under fair use. So with that out of the way, we're just gonna jump right into it. So kick back, grab some popcorn or chocolate milk, or both even, and just enjoy the show.
What is up, everybody? I'm Get Flanked, and if you're watching this channel or video, there's a really good chance that at one point you were really in love with Rainbow Six Siege, at least enough to the point where you wanted to subscribe or watch a channel that was, for the most part, dedicated to Rainbow Six Siege. And I know, based upon comments and polls and stuff like that, that there are people on this channel that are no longer passionate about Siege.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a dead given that a lot of people are no longer passionate with Siege, alright? It's kind of a dead giveaway. Because, you know, look at me and my friends. We used to play Siege all day, every day, right? Every chance we got, we would usually be on Siege. And we would play for hours on end, just have endless amounts of fun. But ever since Nook and Warden came out, the game changed for the worst. And I mean that sincerely. So it's not surprising that a lot of people are losing interest or aren't as passionate about Siege anymore. I mean, look at me. I used to be just insanely in love with Siege, and I don't feel anymore, right? I don't feel anymore. Oh yeah, one more thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning, because I'm a smooth brain, alright? Don't go and harass Get Flanked. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think that you guys should actually go and check out his channel, because he does have some pretty good content on his channel. So I do recommend checking him out. No, I'm not throwing shade towards him, I'm just responding to his video. And I might take cracks every now and again, but that's just my personality. So you're gonna, everyone will have to learn how to deal with that, you know? My personality is taking jokes and everything, so just thought I should get that out of the way. Well, not post at it, but mid-video.
Either you're playing significantly less, or maybe you're not playing at all.
You know, I may have done that other insert edit a little bit early, but whatever. So anyways, a lot of people have just stopped playing in general. And it's mostly due to the fact that Ubisoft is extremely incompetent, and they don't even know what they're doing. They don't know how to fix the game. That's the main thing, Get Flanked, alright? Because like I said, you know, no hate towards you. I think I'm still subscribed to your channel. I know I was for the longest time, but I think I still am. So, no shade towards you. I just, I agree to disagree. I will respectfully disagree with you, if that makes sense. So, me and my friends, we stopped, they don't play nearly as much, and I don't even have the game installed on my PS4 anymore. So, I mean, there's that. You know, if they bring out cross-plat so I can play with my friends on Xbox, then, yeah, sure, I'll re-download it. But I probably won't play it near as much as I used to. It'll probably never go back to being that way. It's just nowhere near as fun anymore. And I think that's the main reason why, is because it's just not fun, you know? If it's not fun, why bother?
And I wanted to make this video today speaking directly to those people and actually looking for feedback from them.
Okay, so this should actually be good for you, right? Because you said you were looking for feedback from everyone. Well, this is more constructive feedback, because I'm actually making a full-on response to the video, right? I'm making a full-on response to your video. So, you're gonna get some feedback.
And This isn't one of those, Siege is dying videos. You know what I mean? Like, I want to move past that like negative conversation and really just talk about, what's going on with you. Each of you watching this video, anybody who's playing Siege less right now, what is going on with you? Why are you playing the game less? Put that down in the comments and give me as much information as you can. Do you play on console? Do you play on PC? How much were you playing before? Did you play mostly ranked? What level were you as far as, were you gold, platinum, diamond, stuff like that? Did your friends quit? What are the reasons why you stopped?
Okay, well, I've already explained a few things here, but I am a console player. I was around level 300 when I stopped playing, and my skill level was roughly plat diamond, but I never actually got to hit plat or diamond before I quit playing the game, just due to the sheer amount of mouse and keyboard cheaters, DDoSers, the fact that there's actually no skill-based matchmaking, or the fact that there is skill-based matchmaking and it doesn't work properly. That's kind of why. That's why I stopped, because I was a primarily ranked player. So, yeah, you can see how that went.
Playing, all of that stuff is really valuable. As much information as you can give me, and I'll be reading through that and really looking forward to it. Now, another thing that I'm hoping that you can include in your comment down below is, what would it take for you to come back? Is there something in your head like, hey, if I see this come into Siege, that's when I'm going to try the game again, or that's whenever I'm going to play the game more again? Is there something in your head that you're waiting on? I want to know that. Is it, when they start introducing new maps? Is it, when the anti-cheat gets improved? I'm not telling you what to say. I want to make that clear. I want these to be your honest opinions. But I'm just kind of giving you examples here. And I really want to challenge you to be honest with yourself, okay?
Okay, so now you're asking what it would take to get me back into Siege. Alright? You're asking, well, the audience, and I count as the audience since, I'm the one responding. So, honestly, a lot of the stuff that you listed would bring me back. If they would actually fix the game, fix the anti-cheat, give us new maps, original operator concepts, fine. But there's one more thing I want. I want more, I want new guns in Siege. I don't want, the same recycled guns every single season, because it gets old, right? And certain guns don't even get reused because of how bad they are. Do we have another operator in the game using the Scorpion? No, we don't. We only have one operator using the Scorpion. Do we have anyone using the AK-74M besides Nomad? What about Lion's Vector 308? I mean, it's not a bad gun, granted, but still, it's not good enough to compete with Lion's AR is not good enough to compete with someone like Thunderbird. Ella's Scorpion isn't good enough to compete with someone like Ace, It's not good enough to compete with all that, so it really doesn't make much sense as to why Ubisoft is doing this.
Okay. Because I think it's very easy to say, well, I don't play Siege anymore because the audio sucks, or because the anti-cheat is a joke, or because they are only doing one operator a season. But
hold on, but didn't you just say that all of those were valid reasons for people not wanting to play the game anymore? And now you're just saying that those are excuses that people are using to default with? That doesn't make sense. You literally used the anti-cheat being a joke as one of your examples for why people have been quitting the game. You used that anti-cheat being a joke as a reason, and yet you say that it's just a default excuse. How is that an excuse, alright? Look at someone like me who gets screwed every season. I was 3-4 games off of plat last season. Look at someone like me. I've been screwed over because of audio bugs. I've been screwed over because this anti-cheat is terrible. Like, you make no sense. You literally said in the video that you said that people quit because of the anti-cheat and everything like that. But now it's suddenly just a default excuse? Alright. Didn't know that a valid reason was a default excuse.
I think a lot of people forget the fact that Siege is 6 years old. And I would honestly ask you, have you ever played a game for 6 years or more before without getting tired of it?
So now you're going to use the whole "this game is 6 years old" excuse to try and justify Ubisoft's inability to fix the game. You're going to use "it's a 6-year-old game." Well, how about this? Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, they're not perfect games, but they came out in 2012 on the Nintendo DS, and I've been playing Pokemon White 2 since launch, and I still find enjoyment playing it to this day in 2021. Alright? In June of 2021, I still find enjoyment in playing Pokemon White 2. I've been playing GTA 5 since 2016. I've been playing games on the PS2 since I was barely learning how to walk. So you can't use that 6-year-old game excuse on me, especially someone like me, because I'm someone who actually enjoys playing games that have, like older games, retro games, you know? I mean, I used to play some games that were out before I was even born, alright? So, don't hit me with that 6-year-old game. It's inexcusable. There's no excuse for Ubisoft having an inability to fix the game. It's shameful. There's no excuse.
Maybe yes. Maybe you're somebody who's been playing CSGO and you still play that game every day. If that's the case, let me know, please. But I think for most people, it's not normal to play a game for 6 years and to still be engaged like you were in the beginning. I think there is like a portion of everybody's response probably needs to look into the fact that, hey, you know, I've been playing the game for 3 years and I'm just tired of it. Like that's the honest answer for a lot of people, I feel like. It might not be the complete answer. There might be factors along the way that contributed to that. Like, for example, hey, the sound has never worked right. It didn't bother me in the beginning, but after 2 years of dealing with it, I got to the point where I didn't want to deal with it anymore. That's totally fair, okay? But I just want to challenge you to really consider everything. Think about your answer and try not to just to default to the classic, oh, well, the anti-cheat sucks or Smurfs or whatever, okay? Really think about this and give me your best answer. And I'll be talking about my own experiences here as well.